By the end of this video, you'll know which gods and deities are most likely to appear in Season 2. With Blood of Zeus, the legendary tales and battles of the Greek gods have finally found their way into animated media for adults, but many fascinating mythological personalities have not gotten any screen time yet. Because the show heavily focused on Heron and the conflict between Zeus and Hera, we couldn't help but ask, when are we going to see more of the other gods? Fortunately, Season 2 will be setting a different focus, thereby invariably also shining light on other characters. According to the show's creators, Season 2 will be concentrating on the relationship between Zeus, Poseidon and Hades. Obviously, you cannot possibly expect to properly discuss their relationship without going back to where it all started, overthrowing the Titans and the splitting of the three realms. The Titan Cronus received word of the prophecy that his children will murder him, and to prevent that from happening, he swallowed Hades, Poseidon, Demeter, Hestia and Hera. He did not, however, eat Zeus, as his wife Rhea managed to hide their son, who went on to slay his father in order to save his siblings. After dethroning Cronus, Zeus, Poseidon and Hades split the realms between them. Knowing that this is the true basis for a big chunk of Season 2's plot, it's basically 99% ensured that Cronus, Rhea, Hestia and Demeter will at least make brief appearances. Chances are good that Demeter will be more than a background character though. Given that Zeus and Hera are gone for now, the gods are in need of a new leader. The mightiest of them will try to claim the throne, so that in the end it might come down to who has the most supporters. Demeter has made plenty of horrible experiences with her siblings that would give her enough reasons to incite the other gods against Hades and Poseidon. Poseidon is said to have forced himself onto Demeter once. Hades abducted Demeter's daughter Persephone to marry her and tricked her into being bound to the underworld. Only after Demeter fell on her knees and begged him, Hades agreed to let Persephone live with her mother for 8 months a year. This telling, and Demeter as a character, offer a great way to illustrate that the glorious gods are not always really that glorious, and could also supplement Hades' introduction into the story. Additionally, Hades relied on Zeus' help in capturing Persephone, which is one of the few instances of these two actively working together. Thus, the abduction of Persephone could be employed as a pillar in Hades and Zeus' relationship, especially if the writers decide against the stereotypical interpretation of Hades being a bitter, envious villain that is only lusting for revenge on Zeus. Therefore, Demeter and Persephone's appearance should be expected. Apart from that, Aphrodite may take a position similar to Demeter's. Aphrodite is Hephaestus' wife, but had an affair with Ares. Hephaestus punished the two by trapping them, and only released them following Poseidon's intense attempts to persuade him. To repay the kindness, Aphrodite slept with Poseidon too. In that sense, the trouble surrounding Aphrodite could potentially spark game-changing conflicts between the gods in the race for Zeus' succession. As both Poseidon and Ares seem like they wish to take control, they might have Aphrodite on their side, but Hephaestus would probably prefer Hades over either of them. In addition, there are many more stories that could be brought forward by other gods to prove that between the brothers, Poseidon is the worst choice for taking the throne. Most famously, he forced himself onto Medusa, a priestess at one of Athena's temples, causing her to be turned into a monster due to the fact that she had sworn to keep her virginity, and ultimately being responsible for her miserable life and death. Assuming that Athena is aware of what Poseidon did, she will certainly oppose him. Over and above that, in the original myth, Athena was one of the gods who participated in the revolution against Zeus, which built the foundation for Season 1. Considering her lack of importance in Season 1, picking her up now could add even more spice to the already difficult situation, by letting her become a surprisingly popular candidate in the throne dispute. Not to mention that in the original revolution tale, the revolting gods stole Zeus' thunderbolts. Since Hera is currently in hiding, and Hades and Poseidon likely don't even expect anyone to pick a fight with them, Athena stealing the thunderbolts and gaining ground against the brothers sounds like an interesting and not even unlikely turn of events to me. For more Blood of Zeus content in the future, subscribe to Frogtunes. See you next time.